The second step in our argument says that the free market cannot function without capitalism. That is, some people would like to do this. They'd like to say, okay, well, let's have the decentralized decision-making that we've got with the free market, but get rid of the private ownership of the means of production. What would this mean? It would mean that the ownership of the factories, large farms, etc., would be by the community. But the decision about how to manage them would be made on a very local level. Right? So the factory is owned by the community as a whole, which means that the community gets the profits. But the management of it is done by the people who run the factory itself, either a manager or by the workers or whoever it is. Right? So you have centralized ownership without centralized decision-making. Friedman is going to say that's a beautiful idea. It does not work. Right? Why does it not work? Because without capitalism, people will not have the proper incentives. That is, we need people to have an incentive to adapt to changing conditions. So suppose that there's a flood in the iron-producing regions. We need to have give people an incentive to adapt to this, which means, first of all, to find out that there's a shortage of iron, and second, to adjust, right? To either raise prices, find a substitute, or, well, raise prices, find a substitute, etc. Okay. So I'm going to approach this issue in two parts. In the next two segments, I'll explain the following things. First, I'll explain why the free market gives people very good incentives to adapt to changing conditions. Okay. Then I will explain why a socialist system does not give people the proper incentive.